I speak unto thee this day, and I say that men are foolish. They are foolish, they are foolish in their so-called global vision. For I say, when they think they have the whole world in their hand, when they think they can do as they please, when they please, how they please, and that I, the living God, am not even around, I say they are fools. For I say that I, the living God, never called men to be independent of me, for I am the one who has brought forth them. I am the one who has brought forth the heavens and the earth. And I say it is me, the living God, who has even put the globe, as they call it, in the atmosphere for them to live on. So I say, when men think they have a global vision, no, they are short-sighted fools. For I say, if men truly had the global vision they claim they have, I say they would seek to be walking uprightly with me. That is, they would seek to be walking in the truth, the light that I, the living God, desire of them, that they could indeed be well-pleasing unto me. But I say that men only look at their own little sphere of selfishness and greed, and their own little desires and lusts, and I say their vain ambitions. And I say they have no global vision at all, because they do not care about me. Now stop and consider that if a man were truly global in his vision, then he would pay heed to me as his creator. That is, he would know and understand that it is me that he's meant to please and not his own self. But I say, because men have grown so excessively self-centered in this wicked, perverse, and vile generation, I say that it is me, the living God, who is bringing my wrath, my fury, my indignation upon them to sober them up. That is, to let them see that I can indeed reduce them to grovel in the dust, and they will have no global vision at all. I say you are living in a time when many have sought to exalt themselves far above what it is that I, the living God, ever intended for them. That is, they have sought to exalt themselves, whereby they think they are kings and priests, they think they are rulers, they even think that they are gods. And I say, all the while in their false exaltation, I say they have been consumed with pride. Now I say they strut, they boast, they exalt themselves in their pride as to how great they are. But I say it is me, the living God, who is well able to bring down the proud, and I say that I am exhibiting the same unto the sons of men in this wicked generation. For I say that I'm thoroughly disgusted with the pride, with the exaltation that men have taken themselves into. For I say, while they think they remain forever, while they think they can rule the whole world, I say that I will bring them down to prove they are nothing but mere men, and I will humble them before me. For I say it is me, the living God, who is able to take the greatest, the most exalted, and bring them down to the dust. And I say it is me, the living God, who raises nations up and brings nations down, and I'm always able to do the same. For I say that men, through their falsity, their vanity, their pride, think they remain forever, but it is not true. For I say, when I, the living God, do thoroughly vindicate myself upon the wicked, I say they are brought exceedingly low. That is, they are reduced to grovel, they are reduced to crawl, and I say they are reduced as nothing before me. I say, therefore, this day take a look and consider what it is that men are doing in this wicked generation. I say they are falsely exalting themselves, they are thinking they rule the whole world in all of their so-called global vision. But I say the truth of it is their global vision amounts to nothing more than ambition and pride. And I say it is me, the living God, who is bringing down the proud, bringing down the falsely exalted, and showing them they are nothing at all. I say, therefore, this day be glad that I, the living God, am bringing forth my wrath, my fury, my indignation upon the proud fools. That is, that men will have to face the reality that they are nothing before me. And I say they will be forced to face the reality that if I, the living God, remove my hand of mercy, then I say that they beat against the wind. That is, for all of their effort, they will bring forth nothing at all except the emptiness, futility, and despair of their souls. I say this day that I, the living God, intended that men would be respecting me, would be living and walking and working in fear of me. That is, I've intended that men would know, understand, and realize that it is me, the living God, and me alone they are meant to please. But I say, because men have chosen to walk in a way that is far from me, that is a grief, a sorrow, a shame unto me. I say they are nothing but fools before me. And I say it is because they have chosen a way that I, the living God, never ever intended for them to walk in. Now stop and consider this day that as you are seeking to please me, as you are walking in the fear of me, that I keep my keeping hand upon thee. But I say, when you depart from the same through pride and stubbornness, rebellion and arrogance, I say you become a fool. I say there are multiple fools in this wicked generation, and I say that men are loving it so. That is, they love to be ruled by fools, for I say that it justifies their own foolishness, and I say they flourish in the same. For I say you are living in a drunk, intoxicated age, when men are full of the drunkenness of pride and rebellion against me. I say this day that I, the living God, do make a way for the ones who humble themselves, who seek to walk circumspectly before me, and I say that they are brought forth. But I say that the ones who are ever rejoicing in their own greatness are rejoicing in lies. And I say they are following after proud thoughts and spirits of intoxication that lead them far away from the sobering truth. And I say they love the delusion of lies and the madness that accompanies the same. For I say they are rebels to the core, they are haters of my way, and I say they are despisers of truth. Now stop and consider, when men will grow so drunk and intoxicated on falsehood, on fantasy, upon pretension and lies, what is it that awaits them in the same? I say that they will be brought down, they will be shown to be the utter fools that they are. For I say it is me, the living God, who has indeed the store of wrath prepared, and I say that the same is being brought forth. For I say it is me, the living God, who does always have the wrath stored up for the wicked. And I say the time comes that I pour out the wrath, and the wicked cannot withstand me. I say so it is in a wicked generation, when more men have chosen to be wicked than good. I say that I, the living God, have abundance of wrath. And I say that it is the time that I am beginning to release the same upon the sons of men who are exalting themselves in their wickedness. And I say that men shall see, just as they've tasted of my goodness, my blessedness, my mercy, so shall they be tasting of wrath. And I say that daily they shall face the outpouring of wrath in their lives. For I say, when men will be loving to be evil and vile, wicked and perverse, and flaunt the same before me, I say they are proven to be nothing but complete and utter fools. That is, fools who are mad through their drunkenness of pride and self-exaltation, and I say they will pay for the same. For I say, though men will wipe their mouths and claim they have done no evil, I say that I, the living God, have seen their deeds. And I say that their deeds are evil, even though their words may be sweet and pure. For I say they are not pure before me, for it is me, the living God, who does judge them according to the evil doings that they are guilty of. I say this day that I, the living God, do have the way prepared for those who will run into me. That is, I have the way prepared for the ones who will seek me, who will desire to please me and come forth in my way. And I say that I have the way prepared for all who will pay heed unto what it is that I offer unto them. For I say it is me, the living God, who does offer the way that is truth and life, the way that is goodness and strength, the way that is blessedness day by day. And I say, when a people will subject themselves unto me, they will be brought forth in the same. But I say, when a people are walking afar off, pursuing the course of their own evil desire and lusting against me, I say they will go in the way of fools. And I say that they will be receiving of the cup of my wrath day by day, as the same is being poured out. Now stop and consider that I, the living God, do not intend wrath for those who will walk in obedience, who will walk uprightly, and I say they are not meant to partake of the same. That is, when they see the wrath poured out, they are not meant to run and get a cup of the same, as though they were needy of having my wrath. But I say they are meant to be an example to those who are under the wrath of the mercy that I provide for those who are obedient unto me. For I say it is me, the living God, who does desire that men could see the opposing forces that are inherent in the land. That is, that they could see that I, the living God, do give goodness and mercy to the upright, while I pour out my wrath unto the wicked, the vile. Therefore I say, when those who are claiming to be my people think they must be the redeemers of the ones who are under the wrath, no, they are utter fools. For I say they are working in opposition to what it is that I, the living God, desire to demonstrate and display. That is, they are going to be the Samaritan redeemers of those who are under my wrath, and I, the living God, do not ordain it to be so. For I say I have intended to make an example of my wrath poured out, and the wretchedness that men will gain from the same. For I say that those who come under the wrath will have the cup of misery, suffering, affliction, and woe. And I say that those who are meant to be under the mercy will know my blessedness day by day. Therefore I say, when you see the proud fools who claim they are my people going to undo what I've already done, know they are fools before me. And know that they likewise will receive misery, suffering, affliction, and woe for their misbehavior, for their rebellion, and their proud estimation that they know better than I. Now consider, if I, the living God, do bring men down, it is because they need the humbling. And if I, the living God, do afflict men, it is because they need the affliction. That is, they are needy of the correction that comes from suffering. And I say, if they will receive the same, they can indeed be repentant before me. But I say, if they only stiffen the neck, harden the heart, and grow more proud and arrogant before me, then I say they will be under the wrath continually, for they are fools. I say this day that I, the living God, do not call men to walk according to their understanding, but I say that I call them to walk according to the way that I, the living God, have ordained. For I say you are not meant to be walking according to your carnal reasoning, for I say that the same is the enemy of my purpose, my desire for thee. But I say you are meant to be under the mind of my spirit, for I say that the same is truth and light. I say this day, be glad if you are indeed one of mine, if you are indeed aligned with me, when you see my wrath revealed. I say, do not sit around and offer false compassion and sob tears of fake and pretentious mercy, for I say you will be a hypocrite through the same. But I say, rather rejoice that it is me, the living God, who is pouring forth upon the rebellious that which they are worthy to receive. I say, do not take on their covering of rebellion and objections unto me by sympathizing with them in the same. That is, by giving them false pity and sympathy when they are worthy of nothing, but receiving punishment from me. For I say that I, the living God, do punish the evildoers, and when men will interfere with my retributive justice, I say they become liable for the same from me. That is, they become liable to receive the wrath, the fury, the indignation, because through their pride and their rebellion they think they are higher than I. I say this day that I, the living God, do call men to rejoice when they see the calamity, the distress, the tribulation at hand. That is, when they see those things that cause men to be in sorrow and suffering, for those things are needful to humble them down. I say, if men did not need to be humbled because they were not intoxicated on pride, then I, the living God, would indeed withhold my wrath. But I say, because the disease, the plague of pride is so widespread in the rebellion against me, that I, the living God, do take the necessary measures to straighten out the same. That is, I do take those retributive measures that are necessary to sober men up, to see they are mere men once again. I say, thank me and praise me.
This is devastating. This is a disaster area. December 11th, a major winter storm continues to affect the east.